Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Do this out. Okay. It's trying to log in. Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Good, good. It's Lily, how are you?
Good morning.
Hey, how are you today? Can you all hear me very well?
Yes.
Okay, let's begin then. Now, I think I opened so many places, so I'm gonna close some of them. Okay. Now let me show you what we have for this week. I open this one too. Oh, I gotta close all this. Okay. So we have enough room. All right, this is your class. I'm gonna show you what we have this week. The semester is almost over. I know you guys are excited. So this is week 12. What you need to do in this week 12 is we'll be covering chapter 14. I recommend that you read the whole chapter 14 before you take the test 11. Then if you have the time, you can look at like PowerPoint presentation that I uploaded for you. For the assignment, you do test 11 and it's due on the April 23. I have not graded your research papers yet, but I'm going to grade them by next week so you can see your score. Let us begin. I will be looking at the marketing mix today. Marketing mix. Let me make sure that everybody's seeing this. Yeah, marketing mix. Okay, one more time. Yes, as you can see from the screen, when we say marketing mix, we are referring to those combination of product, price, and promotion and place, otherwise known as the 4 Ps of marketing. So the combination of this, of the product, price, promotion, and place that the company uses to market and sell their products or their services, that is what we call marketing mix. So the combination of these 4 Ps of marketing. I will show you a brief presentation of the 4 Ps, a brief explanation of each of the elements in the 4 Ps of marketing. Now, first one is the product. Product. Now, we all know what a product is. It means the actual good or service that is being sold. So when you say product, we are also looking at things like the features, design, quality, packaging, and the branding of the product. The second one is the price. Of course, as consumers, we are all price conscious, and the marketers have to factor that in their activities. Companies in general actually have to factor it in because, especially these days, we have high inflation. Customers are very price conscious. So pricing price simply means the amount that we, the customer, pay for the product. So now it includes things like the list price, the discount that's being offered by the company that sell the products, promotions. Sometimes we go to store and they are having sales. You want to take advantage of the sales as well. And of course, the payment terms, especially when you buy durable products that you have to pay over, let's say, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. A good example is the car ownership. When you buy a new car, on credit, usually they give you 60 months to pay it off. All those things are included in the pricing of the products. Now, this is promotion, which means all the activities that a company does to communicate with its customers, to create the awareness, and also interest in the product or services. So any activity or action that company takes to communicate to its customers, things that we, create awareness of their product, their features, their quality, their price, and also basically the intent is to create interest to make the customers to want those products. So when they come to promotion, things like advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, and public relations comes to mind. The next one is the place. So, which means the things like the channels and locations through which a company distribute the products. So, when you say place, we are referring to things like the distribution channels, such as wholesalers, retailers, or even physical location where the product are sold, like stores or even in online marketplaces. So when it comes to the distribution, to place, and if we are interested in the distribution of the products or service, the advent of the internet have actually made it even more, make the element place to be more closer to us. So sometimes now we don't have to go to for many things we buy these days, even cars now. You may not even need to go to the physical location of the company that owns that product. You can just stay in your room and place an order. So the bottom line is that all these 4 elements of marketing mix help companies to create a comprehensive and effective marketing strategy that targets the right customers, communicate the right message, and also deliver the product or service in the most efficient and convenient way possible. Let me play a short clip that will give you a very good information about the marketing mix. I hope my system can play this. Yeah, I think it can. Let's see. Right. Let me share this first. I'm gonna place this. Okay. What is it? What is it? What is it? Okay, share. Now you can see the screen, right? Hello.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
let me see if I can share the sound as well. Okay. So unlike the computer in the classroom that is giving us trouble. The sound, okay, good. Now,
And faster. With Wix, you can edit your...
Can you hear the sound? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
The marketing mix is an analytical model used by businesses to attract customers. It is made up of 4 elements, which are referred to as Ps, simply because they all start with the letter P. These are product, price, place, and promotion. It's important to be aware that the most effective businesses constantly adapt their marketing mix to the changes which happen within their environment. In this video, we will look at each P individually and apply the marketing mix to McDonald's to see how they effectively use the 4 Ps to attract customers. So, starting with the first P, which is product. The product element of the marketing mix is focused on the products or services that a business sells. Products are classified as tangible items as they come in a physical form and can be touched by the consumer. For example, smartphones, clothing, and trainers are all classed as tangible products, whereas services are classed as intangible as they cannot be touched by the consumer. Examples of services include beauty treatments, car valeting, and pet sitting. When developing a product to sell to the public, it's crucially important that the business conducts market research to identify the wants and needs of the consumers within its target market. Following this, where possible, a business should seek to differentiate its products and services to stand out from the competition and increase the chances of customers shopping with them. This is where the USP comes into play, as the business aims to make the product or service different to what is already available elsewhere in the market. Traditionally, McDonald's offered fast food which was perceived by the public as predominantly unhealthy but tasty, with the core products within its portfolio including burgers, chips and milkshakes. However, over the years, McDonald's has diversified its product portfolio and adapted to changing consumer tastes. For example, McDonald's has introduced a wide range of diverse products, such as its McCafe range, a breakfast menu, salads, as well as vegetarian and vegan meal options. This has helped McDonald's to attract a wider audience as they are effectively able to meet the wants and needs of more consumers, which in turn has helped them to increase their sales revenue. We now move on to the second P, which is price. Price is focused on the selling price set by the business for its products and services. It's a very important element of the marketing mix and one that truly impacts buyer behaviour. Before setting a selling price, it's important that the business understands how much the customers within their target market are willing and able to pay. But there are several factors which influence this. These include the availability of the product or service. For example, if a product is in short supply, this typically drives up the price a business can charge. Competition in the market also impacts price. For example, if a business has many competitors who offer similar products or services, it is likely that it will need to reduce its prices to compete and attract customers within the crowded marketplace. In addition, the brand images are very influential factors, as most customers have a preconceived opinion about the business and its products, which influence its worth to them. A business with a very strong brand image is typically able to charge more for their products and services, as customers find the brand desirable and trustworthy. Once a business has considered these factors and knows how much the customers within their target market are willing and able to pay for its products and services, it's then able to utilise a range of pricing strategies to influence buyer behaviour. The price of McDonald's products could be considered as very competitive, with many people visiting McDonald's stores not only because of factors such as convenience and speed, but because the products are also very affordable. They even offer customers a saver menu, which features fan favourites such as the famous cheeseburger, fries and McFlurries for just 99p. In recent years, McDonald's have introduced a signature range, which is focused on what they deem to be a more premium upmarket product with a higher selling price, with the aim of attracting customers who are willing to pay more for a better quality product that still comes with the convenience and familiarity of McDonald's. The third P of the marketing mix is place. Place is focused on the location where customers can purchase the products or services which the business offers. Common examples of place include retail stores which customers can physically visit, online such as a website or mobile application which customers can access via the internet, or purchases made directly from the manufacturer. In today's business world, it's very important to provide customers with the opportunity to purchase products and services in a variety of places which are convenient to them, such as having both physical retail stores and a website. As of 2020, McDonald's had over 39,000 restaurants around the world, meaning customers are never too far away from a McDonald's or seeing those famous golden arches in the distance. Traditionally, McDonald's could only be purchased in store at the restaurants or by utilising their drive-thru. But this has all changed in recent years, as McDonald's have introduced a variety of new ways for customers to purchase their products, which include a mobile application known as My McDonald's, which allows customers to order online, and a delivery service which is known as McDelivery, that allows customers to have food delivered directly to them through third-party delivery services such as Uber Eats and Just Eat. The fourth and final P is promotion. Promotion is focused on the activities undertaken by a business to generate interest and make customers aware of the products and services which they sell. Businesses often use a wide variety of promotional activities with the aim of ultimately increasing sales. Common methods of promotion include discounts and special offers, social media activity, influencers, sponsorship, and advertising across a range of multimedia such as TV, radio, billboards, online video, and website banners. McDonald's uses a mixture of promotional activities to bring attention to their brand and increase sales, but advertising is one of their most effective promotional techniques and something McDonald's takes very seriously.
So I would say when you get the chance, because I will show you where the video is located, you can finish it later on, but at least it's right here in the presentation. The link is here, and it basically explained what I just said a few minutes ago about the marketing mix, the 4 P's of marketing. Now we are ready to proceed. We'll be covering today we'll be covering the product side of the marketing mix. And we'll be looking at let's look at consumer product categories. Now just 1 minute. Let's see. Okay, so now let's look at the consumer products categories. Now we have two main categories of consumer products. We have the consumer product itself. I'll call it business to customer products. So this kind of product are purchased by the final consumers. By all, the consumers buy it from the company or from the store. So they are sold directly to the consumers. So, for example, when you go to Walmart, most of the things you buy there, of course, I would say all the things you buy there are good examples of consumer product or business to consumer products. Things like clothing, food products, dishwashers are very good example of consumer products. Now, there are products that are not consumer products. We call them business to business products, or just simply business products. So these ones are bought by other firms. So companies sell it direct to other firms, not direct to customers. They sell it to other firms. We call it, that's why we call it business to business products. A good example, we have raw materials or component parts that are used in the production of the final products. Things like machines for machinery used in factories, fixed equipment, like I would say things like photocopy machine, large photocopy machine, or maybe depending on the kind of business anyway. For example, the machinery might be things like tractor, and so on and so forth. Then we have software systems. Companies buy them from another company to be used for providing their services or in the manufacturing. And also, it also includes tools that assist in the production processes. So we call them business to business products. Now, there are some products that they're not consumer products and they're not business products per se, or they can be consumer products or they can be business products. So they can serve both purposes depending on who bought them and who is using them. For example, things like the computer, it can be serve the same purpose. Somebody might buy a computer, a company might buy computers and they use it, it will be a business to business purchase. Then, and then another company might buy it to be used, somebody else might buy the same computer and use it as a personal computer. So, Some the bottom line is that the product fills an important role in the marketing and mix because the best way to put it is this: products are the core of exchange. So throughout our discussion here, we will focus on more on target customers because if there's no product, when I say product, I also means service. So if there's no product to sell, then there's nothing to sell. So usually companies become excited about their capabilities, technologies, and idea, and then sometimes they forgot the main thing or the perspective of the form of the customer. I mean, it's how the customers see their products. So this leads to investment in some companies. Because of that, they focus on the target customer and not really on improving their capabilities or their products. So what they want is to sell, sell, sell. But you can sell something and then you can sell a product and then kill the product in the process of selling it. So if you are promoting if you are good at promotion and the product you are promoting is a bad product, that means that promotion will actually kill the product. So that's why it's important to make sure that any product you are promoting, make sure it is a good product so that if sales we can now increase. So but some companies, or marketers, they hire marketers who just want to sell and sell, and they forgot to ignore this basic fact. Well, so what happened after that? It will be that the company might go bankrupt, or they start losing sales to their competitors. Okay. So now let's look at the classification of the consumer products. How do we classify them? So we have actually four main categories of consumer products. First one is the convenience. Second one is the shopping specialty. Actually, three of them. Oh, four. Convenience, shopping, specialty, and unsought products. We can look at this one by one. Look at convenience products. Now, we call them convenience products because they are not expensive, and also they require minimum amount of efforts on the part of the consumer to select and purchase them. So examples, basically, the best way to put it is that consumers buy them at their convenience. They don't have to go into the market or any other store. They just see the product on a gas station, and just buy it. So example of convenience products, things like bread, soft drink, pain reliever, okay, and of course coffee. All these are good examples of convenience products that you can buy at a store at your convenience. Okay. Now I have so usually this kind of product are also are bought in, on impulse without any really planning. For example, you might be going to maybe you are traveling to Washington and you are using your phone, the GPS in your phone, and for some reason you forgot your car charger at home. Now, by the time you get to Baltimore City, the phone is almost dying because of the battery is going down. So you can just stop in at any 7-Eleven or Royal Farm and buy a power cord or a charger for phone. So you just move in, get it, get out. So it's very convenient. You're not moving any cart. So that's why I call them convenient products. So how do you market convenience products? Well, to market convenient products, the primary strategy is extensive distribution. Extensive distribution. Make sure that the product is available at all convenience stores where they're available at the place where it will be very convenient for the customer to see them and buy them. So that means that the product must be available in every conceivable outlet and must be easily accessible in these outlets. Okay. So the product are usually low value and they are highly standardized. So it's up to the marketers. It is up to the marketers, or even the owner of the company, to establish a high level of brand awareness and then recognition. That will help him in the long run to attract customers to the products, make sales, large amount of sales without really making much effort. So now the key here is for you to, or the marketer or the business owner, to convince the sellers to carry the products. When I say the sellers, I'm referring to availability of products. I mean, of distribution channel, I mean to say. So now the key to is to convince sellers, the stores and resellers, to carry the products. If you can do that, then that will make especially if it's a good product, it will attract customers to it. If it's affordable and it's available. So availability is very, very important when you are marketing a convenience product. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. Next thing is the shopping products. So these ones are usually more expensive. And consumers buy them occasionally, not on a daily basis like they buy convenience products. So shopping products it can include the things like refrigerator, TV set, dining set, and so forth. So these are the products you used already. Okay. So we have they're expensive. Well, I mean, not that they're expensive per se, but their prices are high. So because of that, consumers don't buy them much often, like they buy convenient products. So you have the examples. I think I mentioned it already: TV set, refrigerator, and sofa. Now, so how do we market shopping products? Okay, how do you market shopping products? The marketers, even though some of these marketing products, even though some of these shopping products are advertised in the marketing strategy, it is often the ability for retailers to differentiate, to try figure out a way to make their product stand out from the crowd. So that is when they're marketing a product that is a shopping product like TV, dining set, sofa, automobile, stuff like that. The marketing strategy is to make sure that the producer or the retailer to differentiate the products or itself, from the crowd, so that they can, generate sales on products. Some big companies might allow you to, put this product in their shelf, and even put maybe a big, board about the product inside the store. So that is, way to market it. So they have to they don't have to do so many advertisements because the product is people know about them anyway. You just any advertisement you'll be doing have to do with showing the quality, why this TV is different from that TV, and so on and so forth. So I give an example here. Suppose you decide to buy a TV at Best Buy, then you are more likely to evaluate the range of options and prices that Best Buy has to offer. Yep. So it's up to Best Buy now to give you everything they need. I'll convince you to buy the product from them, to buy the TV from them. And in some cases, they might even give you offer you a extended warranty. As long as you bought that items. Yeah. So we have that while shopping on Best Buy, consumers can easily check prices and options for online sellers Now, especially these days where the smartphone is everywhere. So even when you're in Best Buy, you can use your phone to compare prices in different other stores. So the the advent of the smartphone give a lot of power to the consumers. So, but also a lot of pressure for for these dealers in shopping product like Best Buy, because they have to work more harder. They have to work more harder to even to make a significant amount of sale. Now, which brings us to specialty goods. We call them specialty goods because they are usually rare and they are considered to be a luxury goods, and they're expensive too. But the expense is not really what people are looking for when they want to buy specialty goods. Almost all specialty goods, the price is high, and of course the salary of principal is high too. But people who normally buy specialty goods are usually the well-to-do, and they buy them not really minding the price because they believe that it has quality, it can serve other purposes, So the examples, we have things like a hair stylist or barber. If you have a hairstylist or someone who barb your hair, and they're doing it, if each time they finish barbing your hair, it looks unique. People like it, people praise it. So you might want to feel excuse me. That's what okay. The one I just mentioned is one example of specialty goods. People, if you have that kind of hairstylist or barber that give you that kind of services, no matter how much she or she charges, so long as they give you what you want, people usually go to them. And as a matter of fact, for some of these people that offer that kind of service, you might have to book a day ahead, even 2 days ahead in some cases. Now, other examples of specialty goods, we have things like the designer clothing, luxury cars like Ferrari, exotic cologne like Gucci, Versace, stuff like that. So how do we market them? Well, the best way to market them is by brands, using branding, or or either geared toward a niche market. So either through branding or marketing to a niche market. Then the fourth one is the unsought for products. Unsought products. Now, these are products that people don't usually plan to buy. They are either product that the consumer is unaware of, or product that they hope not to need. Now, what kind of product we say unsought for products. Unsought product. What kind of product that the consumer doesn't want, doesn't even think of? Well, I'll give you an example. Suppose you bought a house, an old house, or even a new house. Then living in the house for 4 years, you started having a wood. You keep seeing pests like rats, raccoon, So you want to call a pest exterminator company to come and remove those, those visitors, those are unwelcome visitors. So this is not something that you have in mind when you bought the house. You didn't buy the house that you may not even imagine that you're gonna have things like that. That you don't even imagine that they will come to a point where you need those things. But it happens. So so the best way, people that sell this kind of products, knowing that consumers are not expecting to have them, their key to success is extensive advertising. Now, let me give you more example of the unsought products. I have a good example. I have already mentioned pest control services. Another one is funeral plots. Nobody wants to die. Nobody's trying to go into the store looking for to buy a corpse. Anyway, but I think you get the point. These are products that people don't expect. They don't want to have it. They never plan to buy it. So so federal plot is an example. Now, how do you market this kind of products? Well, the unsought products have a tendency to draw aggressive sales. So you have to sell aggressively. You know, talk to people, advertise, different form of advertisement online, on the internet. Of course, internet is online at the same time. Flyers and so on and so forth. So selling this kind of products require extensive advertising. Advertisements, so that you can create that need in the customers. Now, one of the funeral parlor, for example, sorry, I said the funeral homes, they advertise, and then people now sometimes they have okay, let me not use funeral home. Let me use burial ground. Sometimes they have a new spot. They advertise it so much that people want to buy a spot for themselves, sometimes they buy it for their kids, spouse, with their name, so that when he passes and somebody dies among this group, they can usually just take the person to the burial site and bury or her. Anyway, I think you get the point. Now, we have less than 4 minutes to round up. Actually, less than almost 3 minutes left for us. So I'm going to time us out here so that we continue in the next slide. Please, when I time us out, wait for 10 minutes, then log back in. Okay? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
So when I time us out, wait for 10 minutes, then log back in. Here?
Okay.
All right.